Hello, my name is Kyle Bellinger. I serve as a director of coffee for a small company in Southwest Connecticut called Neat. Part of my responsibilities include sourcing green coffee, the unroasted seed of the coffee plant. In a world that is growing increasingly concerned with where their food comes from, I am constantly pursuing ways of finding greater traceability with the coffees that we serve. As such, I often travel to coffee farms, primarily in Latin America, to work directly with the growers there. About a year ago, I was introduced to Jose Hadir Losada. He is the owner and operator of Finca El Mirador, which sits in a little village called Picuma in the municipality of Suaza in the department of Huila in the southern part of Colombia. Originally, when I was introduced to Jose, the idea was for me to develop a long-term vendor-client relationship. I would visit him on a consistent basis and pay good money for really high-quality coffee. The idea was that I would be able to get my hands dirty a little bit and help him in any way that I could. The truth is, though, when I met Jose, it was very clear almost immediately that I had very little to offer him. Jose is an extremely dedicated grower, dead set on producing top quality, whether or not there happens to be a market for it. Jose is also a certified coffee taster, a Q grader. His full-time job is actually head of quality control for a Cocentral, which is a coffee cooperative in Garzon. Jose is also a dedicated father and husband, and I've really enjoyed getting to know him over the past year. Currently, we are waiting for lots from the second harvest that we were purchasing from Jose. These lots were harvested in June of this year. I was actually there when they were harvested and actually had my hands on the coffee. And so I'm really excited for those lots to land here sometime in the next month. I think it's important to buy coffee this way because it gives us greater traceability. I know exactly where this coffee came from. I know whose hands were on it. I know when it was harvested. I know when it lands here in the States. And then, of course, I'm the one to roast it, so I can actually see it from the seed to the cup. And I think this is important for quality. I think that this is the only way to have maximum quality. This isn't a one-sided relationship. Jose and his employees do benefit from a long-term buying relationship. Neat has committed to paying $3 per pound for green coffee. This comes at a time when the market is extremely volatile. Coffee prices are, for the most part, low, and even fair trade prices are barely scratching $1.50 per pound. Jose and his growers not only benefit from an increased quality of life, but also a sustainable relationship. For many growers in Colombia, being subject to crop cycles and potential for crop failure leaves them open to a lot of risk. And so having someone come in and pay them high prices over the course of many, many years is extremely crucial. The premium prices that Neat pays to Finca El Mirador go towards incentivizing both Jose and his employees to maintain high standards of quality. Last spring, Jose offered me the opportunity to purchase part of Finca El Mirador and become a proper partner. We discussed a variety of options. There are a number of ways that it could have happened, but essentially at this stage, I'm going to buy 25% stake in El Mirador. Jose and I believe that over the next few harvests, the farm will grow dramatically. Currently, the farm's processing facilities are not adequate to handle the volume. And so part of the money from this campaign will go to build new drying facilities, potentially a new wet mill, among other things. The processing facilities at El Mirador need to be updated because they are a key component in maintaining the high quality that comes from that farm. In total, I'm asking for $37,500. This will cover the purchase price of a 25% stake of El Mirador. It will also cover the necessary improvements that Jose and I wish to make. I will be contributing $5,000 of my own money in addition to taking on the debt of the unfunded money. 75% of all the money that I bring in will go directly towards the purchase price, and the remaining 25% will go towards these necessary improvements. If you wish to contribute to this unique project, please explore my page for a list of rewards for differing levels of donorship. This, of course, begins with coffee from El Mirador, freshly roasted by Meat.